Yo, what's going on? It's David. Welcome back to the channel. As always, remember to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I really appreciate it. As always, we have one rule here. I am not a financial advisor. Do your own research. I am not a financial advisor. Please do your own research. If you want to make a donation to the channel, see the information below across the screen. If you want to hit me up, contact, uh, collaborations, just, chat a little bit, email address right there at the bottom of the screen. So, reach out. So, it's all about growing and sharing knowledge, and, I'm down for that. So, but yeah, let's take a look at the market. Ain't gonna hold you guys too long with the preliminaries. Want to give an update on how things are going with this Robinhood account. Well, let's just take a brief look at the market. We have the Dow. Everything was pretty much flat today, but you see the Dow up 37 points today, 0.11%. So you saw we ran up a little bit, but came on back down and was kind of flat for the rest of the day. Last 5 days up 0.63%, 217 points. Over the last month, down 1.8%. Let's just take a look at the S&P. Once again, S&P up a little bit today. Once again, kind of flat. Last 5 days up 1%. Over the last month, down 1.6%. NASDAQ up 75 points today. Pretty decent over the last week. Up 244 points. We're back over that 14K, you see. And over the last month, down 326 points. But it's glad to see we hit the 14K, back up over that. So good signs for right now. So we'll see what the market holds. But want to share with you guys a little bit what's going on with this Robinhood account. Trying to grow this account slowly but surely. Remember, this investing is not an overnight thing. It is a process that's going to take time. Every portfolio I've had so far, my main portfolios are in my Fidelity account. Every portfolio I've had so far is it takes time to grow. I've been investing for quite a long time. Buy and hold strategy. The key is buying good companies, right? So you want to invest in assets, you want to invest in good companies, and you want to make a plan to keep investing in them. And you'll see your returns over a period of time. So this is not a get rich quick scheme. Investing is not a get rich quick scheme. Once you probably hone in your skills, especially on the trading side, you make some money really quickly. No doubt about that. You could probably lose some money really quickly as well. So just always keep that in mind. For me, I'm trying to learn the trading aspect, and I know it's going to be some bumps in the road. It's that's just a part of the game. You have to understand that, right? So the stock market's not rigged or any of that other stuff that you hear from people who usually trying to come in and get rich quick. So that's just not how the game goes. So find you some good companies, invest in those companies long term, give yourself 3, 5, 10 years of investing consistently. You'll see a great return on your investment. And that's the bottom line on how it works, right? So, but for now, we are trying to grow this Robinhood portfolio. So let's take a look and see how we did today. We already looked at the market. The markets were flat. So that kind of gives you an idea of how your positions go, unless you have an outlier or something like that. So but let's take a look and see where we at in our Robinhood accounts. Here you go. Look at this, down $6 so far. And you know what, today was actually a crazy day, right? Because I don't know if you see off to the side, I do have some options open. I closed some options, It was one of those days. If you've heard me talk before about this, I talk about the emotions, right? Some days I'm good on the emotions, some days it's going to be a struggle, right? So I think today was one of those days where it was a struggle. Look at the graph here, and you see how the day started. You know what I mean? And then it's like, man, the market open, I went down. Okay, let me see if I can grab some stuff while it's down. And you see, we had a good run here, right? You see what we got up to, but then got a little bit on a downturn here. We go down, we dip below the 4K, we come up, get back right, we dip again. Hey, that's the roller coaster ride of investing. You know what I mean? So that's just how it goes sometimes. I started the day. I don't think I had any option plays for the day when the day started, but now I have quite a few, as you see over to the side here. And, I think the emotions kind of got the best of me today. And we'll see how tomorrow turns out. Let's just run through each one here. You see, listen, if you have a portfolio, I always recommend having long-term positions in your portfolio. And that's what I have here in ET, VTI, QQM, main, APLY. Those are my long-term positions in this particular portfolio. I try to take some of my winnings and profit and invest into my long-term positions. So I also, which is very important and what I like best about Robinhood, you see I have reoccurring investments set up as well for every position, I think, except for APLY. So, and they don't have to be big monies, right? It's just something that keeps everything flowing. So, next buy for ET is going to be on the 1st. I have some crypto here, so you see Bitcoin's next purchase, some Doge next purchase, Ethereum next purchase. When the next time I'm purchasing VTI, main, QQM. So, you got to keep that train rolling, and yeah. So that's to me a necessity because my experience, most of my experience is in buying and holding long term. So I don't even feel comfortable not buying positions for the long term. So yeah, so that won't change. The only thing that will possibly change is me increasing these reoccurring investments, and that can vary depending on how I'm feeling or what I want to do in time. But enough of that. You see my crypto here, Ethereum, Bitcoin, Doge. And let's talk a little bit about some of the option plays. Let's go through each one, see how we're looking so far. I did open a SPY call today. I think when the market was up, I just kind of, I don't know. Well, let's just see how we did so far. And this has actually been a good return for us today, right? So you see today's return was 23%. And not saying I hate Robinhood or something. I don't know. This may be across the board, but it's kind of tough because you don't want to buy and then turn around and sell because you're going to kind of get dinged for that. As far as being a pattern day trader, and I'll show you that in a few minutes because I actually did that today. And I'll go over that in a few minutes. But our Tesla call, our SPY call up 23%. I think we are pretty good on that. And you see the expiration date is the 1st. So, I'll be looking, hopefully we can get a little pop in the morning, hopefully. But I'll be looking to exit it, I'm sure, sometime tomorrow. So, hopefully we can stay strong with this 23%. Get a little more, but if I see it going the wrong way, or hopefully it doesn't just open up crazy tomorrow on the downside, we'll try to, exit that position on tomorrow sometime. And let's go back. Amazon. We have an Amazon call. We opened up a 135 call. So far, you see the expiration date on the 8th. Little positive so far, up 3%. one contract. 135. What's Amazon trading at now? Current price 135.25. So we in the money. So we'll see. We'll see how that rolls. You know, we have into the 8th. We'll see how that's looking tomorrow or the next few days. If we can make some money off this position. What y'all think about Amazon call? This is the one I'm kind of nervous about because they did have some good news come in, I think, from the Biden administration. So I'm probably going to try to exit this position tomorrow. As you see, we're up 14% since opening, $21. Did pretty good. And expiration date on the 8th. It's next Friday. But I have a feeling this is going to open up green tomorrow, and it may run. So I may do a call on this one tomorrow as well, and may exit out of this put. So I'll just, we'll see how they go. I'm not sure just yet. We had an NVDA call. Kind of did this a little bit out of the money because, you know, if you know about NVIDIA, man, those contracts are expensive, man. They're crazy. So, you know, it's kind of hard to buy those close to the money unless you just got the money like that. And I really don't in this position, in this account. So you see we're down on our NVIDIA, down 7%. It is to the 8th. I'll see if we can get a pop tomorrow and see how we want to play. Like I said, I think my emotions kind of got the best of me today, but, you know, I don't think I got into anything too dangerous for me. So we'll take a look. NVIDIA's trading, like I said, I purchased this well out the money at $4.94, and this is the 5:30 call. So with the more volatile plays, you know, I don't mind. I'm speaking specifically of NVIDIA and Tesla. It's going to be some times I'm going to buy out of the money, but most of my option plays are going to be somewhere close to the money. So just FYI on that. And then Tesla, this is the one that kind of really hurt me today because I had a call and a put, and I think I was in the negative in both because you just never know with Tesla. You never know how Tesla's going to roll. As you see here, it can start to run, it can come on back down. Like Tesla's in his own world, right? So with this position, we actually fought back to only being $1 down. But I had a put as well, which, you know, when I closed that put out, I was pretty, I was down a little bit. So that's kind of why you see the back and forth in the account today. But those are the open plays, open option positions that I have right now. We'll see how we're looking tomorrow. See how we want to play. If we can play offense tomorrow, we got to play defense. You know, just some of the things I'm learning. So, like I said, options. I'm not a expert at all. I'm learning just like most people are. So, you know, I'll see how things go tomorrow. You know, we didn't take too big of a hit in the account today. You see the account is kind of flat. And like I say, the goal is to really hopefully get some profit and then put it into those long-term positions so that long-term position can be those long-term positions can be the anchor of the account. I don't ever want the options to be the anchor of the account. I want the options to be the gas, you know, that fuels the fire, right? That I can feed into those long-term positions. That's what the goal is. So if hopefully over time we'll hit something big. You know, if we have losses, we want to minimize those losses, don't lose anything big, and just be able to control the account that way. So that's it, man. That's all I wanted to show. Just give you a quick update for today on Wednesday. And you know, we'll be back at this thing with the boxing gloves on tomorrow, trying to see what we can do. So that's all for today. You know, like, share, subscribe, man. I really appreciate it. Share this video. Give me a thumbs up. Leave some feedback. What are some option plays you're looking at? And I'm not, I'm in it to learn just like everybody else. We can learn together, talk, discuss. I'm all for it. So, but that's it. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. Do your own research, like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. I'm out.